Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Friday. Happy weekend to every one of us. Yes, it's always a pleasant time for me. Weekend, you have to take time out for God. Worship Him, especially on the Sabbath day. The news that brought us here today is not a funny one. This is how much Ohaneze Ndigbo has sold Biafra. They have already named their price. They didn't not even consider Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in their negotiation. They have called the price of money. They've quantified and qualified Biafra to be a particular amount of money. Hey, honestly speaking, they've sold generations. The killings, the maimings, our farmlands, everything that they have used to oppress us is not their concern. What their concern is that they need to monetize Biafra and then collect the money and put in their pockets. Few people are the people that have conspired against the entire Igbos. And I'm suggesting, before you listen to the news, my suggestion is that the names of people that have made such negotiation should be called out, and then their families should be born alive, because they are not bigger than those that died in that coup that they say is Igbo coup.
Now, the Ohanezes are requesting for 10 trillion, which is okay. But I also think they should put Nnamdi Kanu as part of the negotiation. And this is why. Without that lie that it was an Igbo coup, they will not be Nnamdi Kanu. They will not be Nnamdi Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu grew up to see that, oh, my people are being marginalized. My people are being stereotyped. My people are not given the right opportunities as other tribes. You know, we have three major tribes in Nigeria: Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. They are not given the same opportunities as the Hausas and the Yorubas. That's why Nnamdi Kanu followed in the paw prints of his forefathers and decided that, you know what, since they already talk this thing, make we get our own place, since they know they treat us fairly.
Welcome back, everyone. So, my people, this matter go long because there are many reactions concerning the new revelation from IBB about the false allegation against Ndigbo that 1966 coup is Igbo coup. So, you guys know that a very dark man made a video yesterday where he said that if he's in a normal country, that's supposed to be like a protest all over the place. But in this particular video, he is advising like Ohaneze Ndigbo, who requested that Nigeria government need to pay Ndigbo 10 trillion naira as well as an apology. So he's saying that they should include the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in their request, because that is the main thing. Yes, which I agree with him like 100%. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's release is supposed to be number one demand from Ohaneze Ndigbo, because the money and the apology they are requesting from federal government is not going to do anything for Ndigbo. So the main thing like Ohaneze Ndigbo is supposed to be requesting from federal government is the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as well as to fix a date for referendum. Yes, my people. So in this particular video, you're going to hear everything very dark man said, as well as other people concerning this particular revelation from IBB.
All right, so as you all know, yesterday, Ohanaeze Ndigbo seek apology from the federal government and also 10 trillion naira compensation to the Igbos, following the revelation from IBB's book that the coup was not an Igbo coup. That coup that they lied that was an Igbo coup led to the Biafran war, where it led to the buying of a lot of Igbos. Now, the Ohanezes are requesting for 10 trillion, which is okay. But I also think they should put Nnamdi Kanu as part of the negotiation. And this is why. Without that lie that it was an Igbo coup, they will not be Nnamdi Kanu. They will not be Nnamdi Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu grew up to see that, oh, my people are being marginalized. My people are being stereotyped. My people are not given the right opportunities as other tribes. You know, we have three major tribes in Nigeria: Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. They are not given the same opportunities as the Hausas and the Yorubas. That's why Nnamdi Kanu followed in the paw prints of his forefathers and decided that, you know what, since they already talk this thing, make we get our own place, since they know they treat us fairly. And everything is the genesis. The genesis of everything started from that narrative that the 1966 coup was an Igbo coup, which caused problem for the Igbos. Now, why? Since Hausa don't rule, Yoruba don't rule, Hausa go rule, Yoruba go rule, but Igbo no the rule. And the only time we move, you go our own place, Hausa. So the Igbo never test the power. And guess what? The Igbos couldn't test the power because a lot of people are scared that if you give an Igbo man power today, that is going to divide Nigeria. That's one of the main reasons why they don't even want me Igbo rule. From my own observation, I mean, I'm still young, but what I don't listen to and what I don't notice, this is what it is. So there will be no Nnamdi Kalu if that lie from the 1966 coup did not happen. So they should do a bargain and bring Nnamdi Kalu out. That would be more fair. That would be very, very fair. That would be very, very fair. So 10 trillion Nnamdi Kalu. And to be very honest, like I said, I don't want me to say me talk and I cannot cry more than the belief. Normally, normal. After that IBB book, all the shots on Nigeria, they're supposed to lock and do a match. The Igbos are supposed to do a match. Waiting don't dent their name for how many years. Finally, something don't come clear them, and you all are cool about it. But I cannot cry more than the bereaved, you know. I can't cry more than the bereaved. If when I do the match, I mean, I'll be very happy to ginger the match, and I'll be very happy to walk. It's a freedom walk. Not be say we they go protest or anything, but a match for the heroes that have passed, and a match for the victims of this whole lies that was cooked up by some powerful people then against the Igbos. But like I said, I can't cry more than the bereaved. But it's just a sad thing that happened to them. But again, getting Nnamdi Kalu out is a fair bargain. So Ohanaeze Ndigbo, add this to part of your bargain. Peace and love. Don't play.
Ohaneze Ndigbo has asked President Tinubu to apologize to Igbos and pay them 10 trillion naira over the 1966 coup and the lies peddled that led to the death of millions of Southeasterners. Now, Ohaneze put out a statement. Let me read out that statement. He says, Ohaneze Ndigbo, the apex Igbo socio-cultural organization, has called on Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu to issue a formal apology for the atrocities committed against the Igbo people during the Nigeria Biafra war and pay 10 trillion naira in reparations. The group made the demand in response to a recent statement by former military ruler General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, who clarified that the January 1966 coup was not an Igbo coup. Ohaneze commended IBB's acknowledgement, stating that it corrects a historical misconception that has fueled decades of marginalization against the Igbo people. In a statement, the organization highlighted systemic injustice suffered by the Igbo since the war, including political exclusion, economic marginalization, and the closure of key infrastructure like the Calabar Seaport. The statement read, in light of these grievous injustices, Ohaneze Ndigbo reiterates our demands articulated during the 1999 Justice Oputa-led Judicial Commission for the Investigation of Human Rights Violation panel. It is imperative that the current federal government, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, must confront the shadows of our historical traumas. We demand a public and unreserved apology from the president on behalf of the past military regimes, particularly that of General Yakubu Gowon, who orchestrated unprovoked bombardments and shellings over Igbo territory during the Nigeria Biafra war that resulted in immense human suffering and loss. I'll read this. Give me time, I'll read this. Furthermore, we maintain our resolute stance that the Nigerian federal government must dispel the long-standing inequities perpetrated against the Igbo nation by paying reparations amounting to 10 trillion naira. This demand is not merely a demand for financial restitution. It is a necessary acknowledgement of the value of human lives lost and the cultural and infrastructural devastation endured by our people, which remains evident even 55 years post-conflict, the statement added. This is a letter written by Ohaneze to President Tinubu Nigeria must apologize to Igbos and pay 10 trillion naira. That is for Ohaneze. Ohaneze has said his own. Let me now say my own. We do not need 10 trillion naira. We need a system change. 10 trillion naira under this current system will be still every other region. Are they better? Okay, we are marginalized. Every other region, are they doing well? Look at the north, are they doing well? It is only a system change that can guarantee good governance for the Igbo people. Whether it is resource control, whether it's regional system of government, whether it is balkanization, that is the only thing that will be the solution to all this. Because we fought for Biafra. We wanted to be on our own. So if Nigeria is going to appease to the Igbo man, he must let the Igbo man go.
All right, did you see and did you hear? This is not fabrication. Some men are warming up to collect and sell Igbo off and put in their personal bank. Hey, o ruola ka o si eme o mekwala ọzọ n'ala Igbo. Arụ, 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 tụfịa akwa. God forbid. Please help us to share and drop your opinion.